This is better. Good. Maybe a little bit closer. Enough. You look good. Superb.
So good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone, from the headquarters of the Danube Region program, MAGS. Maybe we wait for 2 or 3 minutes because there are still some people to arrive.
Speakers.
Meanwhile, I would like to remind you that this meeting is recorded.
No, I'm not sure. Yes,
And-
message.
And I kindly ask you to mute
Check
yourself.
Onak szép lesznek.
Okay, I think We can now proceed. We have, for the time being, 52 participants, which is quite a fine number. So thank you very much for joining us today. We have another webinar for the call opening of the third call of the Danube Region program. I once again remind you that this meeting will be recorded, and I will now share with you my presentation. Okay, so once again, thank you very much for joining. We will start the presentation now. I will share my screen, and I hope you can see the presentation at the moment.
Yes, it is visible.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for this response. Well, once again, welcome to our webinar on specific objective 2.1. It's just a little table of contents of what is to expect for you. So I will first give a little introduction. I will talk about the situation we have at the moment. I will talk about the objectives for this specific objective in terms of the program. I will talk about the focus areas of this specific call, the budget allocation, give some hints about the partnership and consultations. You will get to know the timeline, and in the end, have a little question and answer session. And please, once again, please mute yourself. So let's go into the introduction. We talk about today about specific objectives 2.1, namely greening the energy and transport sectors in the Danube region by enhancing the integration of RES, so of renewable energy sources. This specific objective basically has two main points. It's focusing firstly on the increasing of the share of renewable energy in the Danube region, and secondly on the decrease of carbon intensity in the power and transport sectors. The background for this third call, or concerning this third call, is that we would like to contribute to the energy transition as it is outlined even in the midterm review of the European Commission. This was published by the European Commission with the title A Modernized Cohesion Policy, the midterm review, and it is reflecting on the still growing need for sustainable and renewable energy solutions. The objectives of the call are basically the same objectives that we had at the beginning of the program. So it is we aim for capacity building for sustainable energy planning. We want to support harmonized actions and transnational cooperation for certain actions and activities, for instance, in the heating and cooling sector, or with a special attention to countries and regions with outstanding shares in energy consumption in terms of heating and cooling sector. Another topic we would like to give an eye on is the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions in the transport sectors. This can be done with the introduction of alternative fuels and new technologies. Another thing can be the joint planning of infrastructure in terms of for the usage of renewable energy sources and the development of incentive policies. So these objectives did not change in previous calls. So this is outlined for the program and for this financing period. The focus areas of this specific call, of this third call, is in the end the sustainable renewable energy solution in the context of energy production, in the context of heating and cooling systems for grid load, energy communities, district heating and cooling, storage and peak load reduction. And we focus this time on small and medium municipalities to motivate them to participate in the energy transition. As a budget, this is probably quite interesting for you. We allocated 4 million euros for this specific objective. So we await quite a competitive call, and we hopefully can finance 2, maybe 3 projects. Concerning the partnership, we would like to kindly invite primarily regional and local administrations and municipalities, or regional and local public institutions. Also interesting are development, investment agency, energy agencies, and service providers and SMEs with a certain experience in this field. And in the second grade, we would aim for universities and research institutes and for business support organizations such as financial and banking associations or chambers of commerce. Concerning consultations, we will support you in many ways. We are available offline and online. But in any case, if you have a request for that, this should be scheduled and agreed upon with the priority officer in advance. And you should also inform the priority officer with a concept note. So there is no fixed format or something that are not formed, but the objectives, the planned outputs and results of the project, the countries and involved partner organizations, and maybe also estimated budget shall be then stated and for further discussion. Continuous support is also available per email throughout the entire application period. Concerning the timeline, we will launch this one-step call in September this year. In October, there will be a lead applicant seminar. We don't know so far the exact date, or we are also not quite sure whether this will be just online or in person. So you will be informed in due time. The submission deadline of this call will be December 25, and the expected project start date is then July 26. Well, so far for these few information details on specific objective 1, we already received some questions from your side, and that's here I will put that at the beginning of the question and answer session, because during the registration you had the possibility to come up with some questions to us, and I will first try to answer some of them. So one of the questions that we had quite frequently is concerned with partnership and possible partners. So how to get in contact with possible partners, how to increase the partnership. And what we can provide you with is a so-called matchmaking platform. You can access this through our website. So if you click on apply for funding, you will find here a tab with partner search, and just click on it and you will get further information, and you will be forwarded to the right sections of these matchmaking platforms. Make use of that. This can be quite helpful. You can also not only search for partners, but also raise questions, and you get support from our side here. Another question is regarding waste to energy models and whether these are suitable for SO2. The answer is yes. These kind of thing can contribute to the increase of renewable energy sources and additionally to the decrease of the carbon intensity in the Danube region. So these models can be suitable and eligible under specific objective 2.1. One other question was concerning procurement for electric minibuses. And here I would like to raise your attention to the principle of the program that it will not finance projects with a predominantly approach towards equipment and infrastructure. So depending on how you define minibuses and how you want to embed this into your project, and this can be possible or not. This is then in the end a case by case situation where we have to find out whether this is suitable for the program, yes or no. Another question was concerning the chances of partnership and large companies. Here I would like to tell you that partners in principle will be assessed amongst others on their ability to contribute to the goals and targets of the project. So are they suitable and can they contribute to the idea, can they contribute to this partnership and to this project idea, and in total gives this then a round and fitting and suitable partnership. And concerning large companies, I would rather advise you to invite large companies or large organizations as ASPs. SMEs have to prove their dedicated field of expertise that contributes to the project. So it is quite important that it is clear that a company, a small or a large company, is active in the project or wants to be active in the project because of its expertise and not because of the benefit and revenues. And as a main principle, it is not allowed to have SMEs and large companies in the partnership to avoid procurement, contracting, and possible tender procedures. So as soon as we see this, we will react. And then we have furthermore questions received. Would a demonstration of emissions reduction with independent monitoring also be considered as a part of the support to the energy transition to a climate neutral Central Europe? Well, the demonstration of the emission reduction is maybe a little bit too less because this does not reflect on the fact that we want to have our focus on renewable energy sources. So if you bring this into the context, and if the demonstration of emission reduction is not the overall goal, then I could imagine that this can be a quite side effect or quite activity. But as a main activity, I would rather search for additional options. Another question was concerning cascade financing. And here the answer is a no. So the program will not allow such kind of financing and such kind of models. In case you are interested in some kind, please contact these interested bodies and invite them being a project partner. We could make such things as pilot activities in certain fields, but it will not be possible to allow for small grants to individual things as a mediation financing. And a last question I have here on this list. Do members consider integrating alternative fuels and green hydrogen to the transport sector? The answer is yes. This is clear. This can opt for a reduction of greenhouse gas emissions, and this will contribute to the objectives of the program and of the call. So these projects like these are possible. And now I would like to invite you to raise some questions if you have, and we can start the discussion now. Has anyone questions from your side?
You have a question in chat here.
Yeah, good morning. Are large electric power utilities eligible to be partners? Well, this is exactly what I meant beforehand. If this utility, you mean company, I think, no? Yes.
I have a... okay.
Yeah. So are large electric power utilities eligible to be partners? If there is a reason for that, and if the expertise of this company is dealing and contributing to the aims and goals of the project, it is okay. But as I told you before, it shall not be the way that the integration of such a partner is here to avoid contracting or tender procedures. Another question, are NGOs eligible to be partners? Yes, they are eligible to be partners. What is exactly meant by joint planning of infrastructure? Well, this is, for instance, this goes into, for instance, energy communities, in such case, similar planning, similar infrastructure planning on various routes in this direction. Are small infrastructure pilots up to 100K supported or rather discouraged? I wouldn't recommend going and heading just for infrastructure, as this is exactly what this is what our program is. This is not exactly for. We are not financing projects with an overrating impact on infrastructure and equipment purchase. Is a sole focus on decarbonization and transport acceptable, or should the project also cover topics more strongly focused on energy production and storage? Well, in the end, this specific third call is focusing more on the latter. So we are focused a little bit more on the first bullet of the focus here of the program. So it is more in terms of renewable energy, and a little bit less in terms of emissions of decarbonization. Our company is developing the first fully electric and emission-free public water transport system on the Montenegro coast, connecting key coastal destinations by sea and land, is about to be introduced. Is it possible to use funds for procurement of boats and electric minibuses? Well, this is I think this goes in the same direction that I already said. So the predominant focus on procurement and purchase of equipment and investments in infrastructure is not in focus of the program. what is the minimum requirement for international partnerships and what is the maximum number of partners? Well, the minimum requirement is in our applicants manual. So these are you have to have at least partners from 3 different countries, while one of them must be a country of the European Union. The maximum number depends on the ability of the lead partner to handle that much partners. And so there is no maximum number, but I think this is a self-explaining question. In general, I believe the focus areas for each specific objective should be further elaborated and clarified to avoid potential applicants interpreting them too broadly. Well, this is a nice remark. I thank you very much. We will take that into consideration. Applicant's manual is not accessible for quite some time on the program's web page. This is under this is called the call during the application periods, and this will be updated quite soon. Anyone? A further question? You can also raise your hands. District heating and cooling modernization, is it within the scope? Basically, yes. Maybe not the infrastructure itself, but the planning. Could you please shed some more light on what kind of pilots are actually supported? Well, the variety of pilots can be very, very broad, and this is up to your imagination. How do we register for consultations? Is there a link on the website? You find all our project priority coordinators and officers on the websites. You can contact them. You have the email addresses and even the phone numbers on our website available. And just drop them an email and ask a question. And if you fail to have the right one, then we will forward it and direct this to the suitable
I'll tell
person.
them just when he stops. Horst, I'm sorry.
Yes,
May I only add one thing? There was a question, a comment for the applicant's manual. I
Yes.
sent the link, so you can find it on the link in the box documents to consult. So please check it out, and you will find there the
This
applicant's
is
manual.
fantastic
So
news, Mirjana.
there is the link.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. Yes, how do we register for a community? We had that. Actions aimed at reducing fossil fuels and non-renewable energy solutions eligible. Not in that context. I'm sorry to say it this way. This is reducing fossil fuels. This is one thing. But we have this always in combination with the use of renewable energy sources. Anything else? No hands raised. Yeah, we have here. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi. Just to check, so the applicant menu that Mirjana sent us the link, that's the one that we can consult. It's from October 2023.
Yes, the updated version of the applicant's manual will be no, but this is in the end. The applicant's manual is
So it's version 1.2 from October 2023.
yeah, we will check that.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, that's it. Just one. I'm sorry for interrupting. So yes, this is the version that you should check, and so the main, let's say, pillars are there, and some parts will be eventually updated, but the base is there. So yes, this is under the second call for proposals. You will find the applicant's manual. So please check it.
Perfect, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, are there further questions?
You have two more questions in the chat box.
Is the planning of agrivoltaic projects also supported? Agrivoltaic projects, is this considered to be some kind of biomass, or what is this?
Agrivoltaics is the use of photovoltaic energy, so basically solar panels in connection with agriculture. So this is what I meant here.
Yeah, is this
so a land area is used for both agricultural production as well as electricity production by using photovoltaic, so PV panels or modules.
Panels. So this is okay. This falls in solar energy, renewable energy resources. This is of course a matter of the call. Yes.
Thank you very much for the answer.
Then are projects related to the air quality eligible in the context of policy initiatives? Here I would refer you to another webinar by tomorrow. Please, the specific objective 2.1 is focusing on energy and renewable energy sources. So we are not discussing air quality here in this context. Next question, how many projects are you planning to finance in this SO? Is there a desirable project budget? I just mentioned in my little presentation, we have a budget of 4 million euros. So I expect 2, maybe 3 projects to be funded by this amount. Any low and upper limits? Yes, I mean this is you can calculate them. So we talk about project program support around 1.4 to 2 million euros per project. Any other question? Well, if not, then I thank you very much for your attention. I thank you very much for the participation here. As I told you in the presentation, please contact us via email if you have any questions. We are here to support you in all kinds of respects. So you can have, we can also agree on a personal consultation with a pre-announcement, and if you drop us a short note about what your plan is about, then we can discuss this online or even offline. So take this opportunity, think about that, and as I told you, we will open and launch the call in September this year. So you still have some time to get and create your ideas, and I'm pretty much looking forward to the future and to your ideas that will be then on my table, and we can find some interesting stuff to fund for the future. So thank you very much, and I think if no one raises any question anymore, then we could stop this little webinar here today. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you.
And have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a
Bye.
nice day.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you.